oh my God, I fell back in love with acting because I had been a little bit burnt out before that, which is crazy to say because I was like 26 years old.
Congratulations to both of you. And I did wear this for you, so thank you for noticing. But I will say this film is such an incredible ride. I am your demographic right here. I'd love to start with you because, girl, the last decade for you has been just such a creative, risk-taking, and so wonderful to watch. You've taken on some projects that, really show this incredible range that you have. And I'm curious to know, what has your mindset been like when you're taking on roles like this that have shown this creative risk-taking? Of course, you're working with Yorgos again. You've got this incredibly talented human beside you. But what is it in your mind that pushes you and fuels that creative risk-taking?
I think I know the moment that started, which was I got to do Birdman, and at the same time I was doing a play. I was doing Cabaret. And so at work, on stage each night, you have a director, but they're not there kind of throughout the entire process, and you're just getting notes from the stage manager, like, you need to speed up this part, whatever, because the show went long. And so in a way, you get to kind of direct yourself each night, or like feel out the performance from beginning to end over and over. And then at the same time, just before that, I had worked on Birdman, which was such a high wire act and required so much rehearsal. And I think the combination of those two things at once made me kind of go, oh my God. I fell back in love with acting because I had been a little bit burnt out before that, which is crazy to say because I was like 26 years old. Yeah. But I kind of was, and I fell back in love with it. And there was something that just made me go, if I get to make a choice, if I get to choose, then I want it to feel this level of walking a tightrope and swinging for the fences. And so that, I think, has been like a real guiding
It's
light.
addicting. Seems like
it
it's
is
addicting.
kind of. It is.
Jesse, I have to say, Teddy is so endearing and yet unhinged. I love that he's got this strong conviction and slightly delusional. I feel like it's like kind of, we all relate to Teddy in some ways. So I'm also curious to know, what mindset you had to get to, not just with yourself, but with Emma and for Yorgos, to bring Teddy's beliefs that felt so grounded and rather than caricatured.
Well, I think that was one of the exciting challenges, reading the script and learning about all of Teddy's very seemingly kind of insane theories that he's fully convinced of. Yeah. Just personalizing it, doing enough of my own kind of research and preparation to where I could get to a place where I could say these lines and believe the words as they're coming out of my mouth, and feel as strongly about these beliefs as he does. There, like you said, there's plenty that I really admire about Teddy, and there's plenty that's pretty dark. And so it was just a brilliant script. And when that's the starting point, it makes your job a lot easier.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for your time. And between you two, I feel like you've had so many hairstyles. Because it's like a competition between you who can pull off a shaved head better.
Yes, we've been in this competition for a long time.
You may have inspired me, although I'm so physically attached to my hair, but you don't ever know, one day.